You probably know that we are moving into the fifth dimension, that the Earth is ascending and humanity is ascending with her. But this might give you this idea that there is this new perfect world waiting for us in this dimension, and all we have to do is tick, ascend, and go there. That is part of it, but it is not the entire story, because the new world is there in potential, but we need to create it, we need to build it, we need to make it real. And every one of us came into this life with a plan, with a mission, because we already know what the new world is going to look like. And each of us knows which role we have in making this plan real, which part of the new world we are going to build. So before we incarnated in this life, we knew, okay, this is the part of the new world that I am going to build, and that's why I come into this life. This is my mission for this lifetime. But then, of course, we get born and we forget everything. So our higher self, our intuition, source, however you want to call it, is they still remember, because they're in the higher dimensions, and they guide us. So they guide us on our mission. They help us remember in a way. And how do they do that? By giving you the feeling of, I really want to do that, by giving you visions of what you want to create. For example, the other day on Facebook, I read a post of someone saying they had a Kundalini awakening, and it was really tough. There is very little information out there. There is very little help. And they said, oh, wouldn't it be great if there was this center where people could go if they have a difficult awakening, where all the necessary facilities are there, people are there to help you, they support you, they understand the process. Wouldn't it be great if this was there? I feel the drive to make this. But then, of course, how would I fund it? Who would cooperate? All the practical questions. And this is a perfect example of their soul, their higher self, guiding them. This is your mission. This is what you need to build. This is the piece of the new world that you are responsible for. And instead of building it, if you then let all these practical concerns bring us down and keep us stagnant, then the new world isn't going to be there. It's not just going to appear. It's still there in potential, but it's not gonna manifest. It's not gonna materialize, because yes, it's 5D, but 5D is also material. It's just less dense than this dimension, but it's still some form of material. So we still need to make it. And you might know that, yeah, this is all a virtual reality. So we make it by manifesting, by using our mind. Our mind makes the virtual reality. It makes the things we see real. What is real doesn't really matter. But so we need to build a new virtual reality. That is what we're doing when we're building the new world. When we're going to 5D, it's creating a new virtual reality, and we need to create it with our minds. So what is creating with the mind? It is manifesting. We need to manifest the new world. That is really the essence of it. And by manifesting, by creating it in the energy, the material part of it is going to appear, it's going to be there. So important, how do you create a new world, is by following your dreams. If you have a vision of something, don't let practical concerns, don't let insecurity stop you. If you have a clear vision, if you have a longing of, I really want to do this, I feel the passion, then this is what you need to do. This is your task, this is your mission for this lifetime. So please follow your heart. Do what you feel like you're supposed to do. And then, so that is what you need to do. And then how do you do it? By manifesting. So yes, indeed, making a Kundalini center, practically, I also don't see how can this work, who's going to fund it, but it's going to be there because the vision is there, so the practical side will follow. So you start by manifesting it in the energy, and then the practicalities will come on their own. And how do you manifest? There are many YouTube videos, but the best one is made by Sophia Persephone, which is a very old soul. She really knows her stuff. So I will link that video so that you perfectly know how to manifest the new world. Follow your heart, manifest it, so that we all can live in this great new place. See you next time. Bye bye.